Welcome guys, so here I'm going to make setting for this game called Free Fire. For this game settings are just easy. So here there's left analog. I'll place my left analog there. Then upward there's a running button as you see it. So for this running button I may put R1, which is called the RB in this kind of controller for running, or I'll use it as how I did on Call of Duty. So I may also use this LO3. I think you know the difference between LO and the LO3. LO, it means is left analog. LO3 is when you press down the left analog. So I'll divide it to I'll divide the LO3 just to make LO31 and LO32. Okay, LO31 will be on left analog and LO3 will be upward. So when you move the left analog upward, it means your player will be running. Okay, so I think that's easy. So I've just I just put those two buttons. So you, for running, you can use the R1, which is called RB in this kind of controller, and this left analog you may push it upward, so your player will be running. So you may just choose. I kept this because my client wanted this kind of settings, so I've tried to add it, to add RB or R1 just for him. Okay, so here there's also a button for kneel down. So this kneel down, I think by using this downward direction it will be easy. So I advise my customer to use my client, my customer, whatever, to use this kind of button because I think it's easy to understand. And I will use the upward direction for standing. So down direction will be for kneeling down, and this upward direction will be for standing. Okay, so I don't know it's standing or it's jumping, but I think it will be easy for anybody to understand. So I'll use this, the upward direction. I'll kept it there for jumping. Yeah, I think it was jumping. Okay, so if you have any question, or if you need any customized settings, just comment there and I'll make it for you. Okay, so here I'm going to for shooting button. I advised my client to use R2, but my client said he want this A button for shooting, so I kept it for him, but I added this R2. R2, wherever for this kind of controller we call it RT, but for normal controller we call it R2 because it is mostly used for shooting. So I added A button for according to my client, but I also added R2 for shooting, just to help other persons. Okay, so we keep going. So here there was a, my client said here there is also a changing button. So for changing button, for changing what, I don't know, it's changing guns, I think, as you see there. So I advised my client to use this LOB for normal controller we call it LO1. For those who playing football we call it a switch button. So I guess it will be easy for anybody to remember. So I kept it there, LOB, as a switch button. Okay, So here I was just setting according to how my client wanted. So if you need any customized settings, you just tell me. So also my client said he want to use this X button just for guarding, just to guard. So I kept it according to how he wanted. But for this kind of settings, you can just customize it as how you want. Okay, so here is, I think is what, just zooming, I don't remember. So we kept this triangle button or Y button for this here. I think if you used to play this kind of game, you already know. Okay, this video was I made this video in Swahili, so I'm trying to translate here so that everybody can use it. Okay, so I click here just to see my buttons. Okay, so here he also told me about changing guns. Okay, so for here we just use the buttons that I've left. Okay, so I advise to use this forward direction and the backward direction just to change the guns. Okay, but I remember when he tried to play after using this X button as guarding. At the top there, I hope you can see there's a gun button. So we forgot to set a button there. So you just add any kind of button, because after guarding you'll need to press whether there is gun at the top right, just for your player to hold the gun again. So we forgot to put it, but later after I told him to try to play it, he gave me a feedback, so I added the button there at the top right where there is a gun button. So just add any kind of button there that would be easy for you to remember. Okay, and for this controller, whenever you forgot the button you have set, you can press this left button, this called the select, so that you can see how you made your settings. So here I told him to try to play, as you can see. Is hope you can see it, because I told him to play so that I can see what to add or what to modify. Okay, as you see here, I was pressing this select button just for him to saw the buttons that I've set, in case he forgets any kind of button. Okay.